Hello everyone and welcome back to Grimm's Garage. Today I'm looking at an assortment of loose finds from a local yard sale. Please like and subscribe, it'll help out tremendously to grow the channel. You have no idea how much a click or two can help out so tremendously. Without further ado, let's take a look at these 39 loose cars that I got for $13. So three for $1. First off, it's all Hot Wheels and Matchbox, except for one vehicle, which I'll show first, and then go over the rest. So, here is our oddball of the day. I don't even know that manufacturer. Is it Play It? Play A sign it? Play at it? I'm not sure, but it is very majorette font-like, made in Hong Kong. I love my wagons, and it seems to be like a police chief wagon, so I'm very excited about that. Beautiful little model, regardless. And for the rest of today, we're going to take a look at some Mattel. Alright, other than that non-Mattel item, let's get our doubles out of the way. Now, this was picked out of two little shoe boxes, so this wasn't a random assortment. I hand chose these. I wanted every single one of these models. But in a frenzy and not knowing what I have already, I've chosen a few doubles, so let's take a look at those first. First being Beach Patrol Rescue, Hot Wheels wagon. You know, I love these. That's why I had to grab it. I wasn't sure if I had this Nova already or not, so didn't matter to me. I was grabbing it, but turns out I do. So I either have a new awesome play toy or something for the trade table. Another on the double. It's Datsun Rally Matchbox 7510. I think I got this in the 5-pack, I think. I'm not sure. But beautiful tempoing on this. Very beautiful thing. The angle seems a little weird today. I apologize about that. Honestly, my camera tripod broke today, and it is duct tape and zip tied together because my family's broke due to illnesses. So we will redneck that together and continue with the show. And we have a Yamaha. What was this called? Rhino. Yamaha Rhino from Matchbox. Complete with cat hair in the cab. There we go. But yeah, nice urban camo design. Unfortunately, a double for me. So, tradable. What else did we get as a double? This guy here, which I believe came from the Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World series. I know I already had this, but I wasn't sure if they did variations, so I grabbed it anyway. Turns out it was just a dead double, so. It's a little Matchbox submersible sub-tool vehicle for Jurassic World. Quite a cute casting, regardless. This guy, I'm not sure is a double or not. Between this one and the next one, I don't know where I put them, so I wasn't able to double check yet. So this is clueless to me as to whether or not I need this or it's a double. But since this was a yard sale find, in the first of this being obvious. A handful of these have rusty axles, so they're not perfect. They're sitting out in the elements. I live in an area where we have all 4 seasons. This gentleman sets up his man cave themed yard sale season round for the yard sale season of our area, which is like June to August. And he will just leave stuff out in his yard. And when he's closed, he throws tarps over his tables or closes the garage door. He does have a separate garage that he has some items in. But otherwise, it starts raining. The rain's just hitting his items, so sometimes it's just bins of cars. So some of these have rusty axles. I knew that going in, but I was happy to have a copy of the model to represent within my collection for now, at least until I can get a mint one. This one is another one. I'm not sure if it's a copy or not. I can't find where I place these yet. It's so confusing. I don't know where to put these. Construction, road crew. So 20 minutes before the show, I was not able to track that down. So I apologize on that one. I think that's all for the possible doubles of the day. Other than this here. We have Mattel 2016 GVF 98. No name on this, but otherwise, here's some Hot Wheels news chopper type vehicle. I'll collect many aerial vehicles. I do like my choppers. So I grabbed this, and unfortunately, 2 others. They're exactly the same, from the same place. And that happened because I was just grabbing things out of the bin randomly and putting them up on top of another table. And as I was doing that, the seller was putting them in a bag for me, so I was not able to check doubles before the purchase. But cool vehicle. One is definitely new for me for my collection, and I'll have 2 others for a trade table apparently. But pretty fun little chopper. Nice colors as well. That guy up here. About to say along with our submersible, as it just submersed itself on the rest of the table. Alright. Everything else here I need for my collection. Not all perfect, but at least I have one to represent. Here we have a Käfer Racer. Volkswagen Käfer Racer 2016. This white, blue, and red tempos. Seems to be some factory tempo airing there. But hey, happy to have one at least. Not too bad. Always a sharp model. That right behind the wagon to match. Next, what we got? Everything's going to be chosen by random, by the way. No favoritism here. We just a random tractor. 037 tractor. Pretty cool. I don't have any of these yet. Since I'm looking at this tractor, I see this. Let's take a look at this. Farm trailer in red with one rusty axle. Otherwise, minty condition. tipping bed, mud details. Is there a trick to washing and restoring rusty axles without ruining the plastic and disassembly? If anybody knows, let me know. I've got a few that are just perfect, other than the fact that a little moisture got on the axle and rusted everything up. So if there's a cheap restoration solution, please let me know. Oh, whole point of pointing that guy out is putting it on there together. Oh, sorry, my depth perception is a little off. Looking through the camera with you. Yep. The trailer hitch is a little high, but it still works together. Don't have much farm equipment. I'll be honest with you, in real life, I'm not too much on the farm stuff. My grandfather and uncle were farmers. I did not like it. I did not like it as a child. But the equipment is fast. It's very intriguing. We have the Hot Wheels Audacious. This is my second Audacious. First one was in one of my last current videos. It was also a loose find that I was not familiar with. I was like, oh, I'll keep that as the first one. So here's the second one. A little beat up, but get to add it to the collection until we find a minty. Very nice. Guess what we got here? Matchbox Jeep Cherokee 2017. Ooh, Texas. Texas Department of Public Safety. Texas Highway Patrol. State Troopers. With hitch. Very cool. The 2004 City Bus from Matchbox. I think I only have one other one of this in green that actually came with the bus stop itself. But very cool model. For a fantasy version, it's very acceptable and real, unlike some of the others. Hot Wheels Speedbox 2012. Obviously a van inspired. Love my vans and minivans. Obviously fantasy, but close enough to be cool for me to keep. On the floor, apparently. I'll have to clean this one up a bit. If you see that, there's some residue on the top. There was a sticker on this. But very cool. Jeep Gladiator 2017 from Matchbox. 2016 date, so probably came out with the vehicle. Glass top on that. Wow. Beautiful, bright sparkle green. Not much of a green fan, but that is a beautiful green. Ironically, I think one of my favorite greens is rosemary green, which I find ironic because I hate gold. And rosemary green is like a goldish green. Anyway, Ford Transit Connect 2017 Matchbox State Visitor Center Services. For what state? Leaving it up to you. Quite a bit of scrapes on the side there. Oh. Not too much damage other than, you know, this guy must have been on the racetrack. I bet you that. A lot of damage right up and on the sides. But I don't have this model. Of course, I like to have a newer one. This will be a beautiful sub placement for now. Very cool. Next, what do we have? Matchbox 1999. It's 2013, so it was revised. International Armored Car. Probably took out a lot of metal because this is all plastic except for the very base. It's probably the dated update was taking more metal out of it. But Matchbox District 6 Police. Paddy wagon or armored vehicle. Whatever. Pretty cool either way. Noise to rim on that guy. Matchbox Load Lifter. Another favorite of mine. Thought I had this, but this is a slight color variant. This truck's been played with a little more. This fork's a little more bendier than my other models, but still in minty condition. So nice addition. Sorry for the jostle. Okay. Got a Matchbox Hazard Squad. This one in state police theme. I love when things are off-put. This looks like a police thing and a fire theme. Loving it. Beautiful truck. Slight rust on these ones. These axles. Other than that, not too bad. We got a Hot Wheel trike here. Mattel Blastius. It's got a Hot Wheels trike. American muscle bike styled trike. My parents are bikers. My mother is a trike collector. She probably has something similar to this. But pretty cool. I don't collect many bikes. Just the cool and unusual. This is a Nissan Junior 1962 from 2016 Matchbox. Got a few of these. Maybe a drab blue, but nice addition to the collection, and always beautiful little tiny detail tempos. This is new to me, but it looked interesting. Boot delivery type thing. Aqua King from 2010. So these are all the office style water jugs. And of course there's vehicles like this, but jugs are not usually exposed, so it's like some custom version of one of those. Pretty cool otherwise. Decent axles, so yeah, no need to replace this one. Ooh, a horse trailer. I don't have one of these yet. Pony trailer from Matchbox, 2016 date. No opening parts. All plastic except for that blue metal base. Not even the hitch. But still pretty cool. I love the cross reference. It's a police vehicle, not just a farm equipment. Oh, oddball's gonna flip there. Love my food trucks. What do we got here? Matchbox food truck. Here. 2014. Worksite food truck. So I don't see the MBX ink, but this definitely fits in with that theme. This truck's definitely going to show up on the work site for the MBX ink site. Pretty cool. First for me, I just learned about a month ago Matchbox had these train-looking vehicles that link together. And here's a loose train car, a heavy freighter from 2015 with the blue MBX ink theme. I'm also looking to see if there's more pieces to this and add on to that. That's quite intriguing. What do we got? A Baja thing? Baja hauler. Matafretti. Off-road suspension technologies. So we got our little opening back door there. And some variations just have an open top instead of the back door. Stack exhaust. Pretty nice. Decent condition. Worth keeping as new. No rust. Or chipping, for that matter. Here's another oddball. Where's the name of this? Oh. It's called the Duck Duck. Like they're going duck, duck, goose. Like a swamp tour guide. Yeah, duck tours. Yep, land, water, swampy land tour vehicle. Quite intriguing. Very cool. Some rust on these axles, but hey, at least I have one in the first place. Even if I had dropped it on the floor. Where's this guy? Now, this one right off the bat, I knew, obviously, I'm missing a piece. But I don't have one, so I was happy to have picked one up in the first place to have as a reference and reminder to seek it out. A Tac Track 2014 Matchbox. I can only assume there's some type of plastic missile or rocket missing from that model. But otherwise, the vehicle itself is in perfect condition, just missing its accessory. So maybe I'll find, this will be a sub-placement until I find a new one, or maybe I'll find a messed up one that happens to have the proper accessory. What we have here. It's a BMW bike. Yep, BMW. So I'm not familiar with that language. If anybody else can fill me in. I'm not going to assume anything. I will stand ignorant. Nice little details. Very fun and sporty vehicle. This is very in the middle. It's sporty and campy. It's got crotch rocket aesthetic, but at the same time it's got like Harley Cruiser convenience as well. Very cool. I can see this being used as a police style vehicle. Definitely. It's probably what that means in another language, but I'm a moron, so one of you will have to fill me in on that one. This is what we got here. Some type of steamroller. Road roller. Which I have one or two of. Not a white and blue one. Labeled Unit Number 9. With a stuck angle on that cab. Don't know if we would need multiple numbers on these vehicles, but hey, to each their own. They're racing to get the road done. Hot Wheels Highway Hauler 2. Hot Wheels Metro City Automotive Paint Supply. Brilliant teal green on that cab. Black and multicolored back. Gold rims. Quite sharp for that model. Ooh, Matchbox Inc. model I got to add to my construction set. 2012 all-terrain crane, which also unfortunately has one or two rusty axles. Oh, just one rusty axle. Otherwise, a little bit of dirt here on the crane area to clean up. And where the crane rests, it looks like maybe someone spilled some pop or something on that. Some soda. Dab that up a bit. Fix that rust. This will be a knit model. Very happy to have this guy on my table. Lastly for today, all look like Broncos. Or Blazers, sorry. What do we have? Ford Bronco. This is, yeah, Matchbox. MBX Ambassador. Leipzig World Travels. Not familiar with this person. Fortunately, we got some rusty axles on this guy. Otherwise, it'd be a model. Oh, looks like we got some toy slime to clean off there. Yeah, rusty axles, otherwise it would have been mint. At least the rust matches the orange of the hubcaps. Slightly less noticeable, ironically. I think the last two models are exactly the same. What do we got? Custom Ford Broncos. 2007. Indonesia. Got the mud tires. Hot Wheels Junior something rally. Jungle Rally? Yeah, Hot Wheels Junior Jungle Rally. Or JR's Jungle Rally, so it's not Junior. Just Hot Wheels Jungle Rally. Weird. Oh, yeah, weird multi-mud tires. Hey, at least they're doing what I was thinking. They're doing a straight up brown, or mix some black and brown together, so it straight up does look like mud on the tire. Alright. You're listening. Because the straight brown, like this back left tire, just looks dumb. Things like this is starting to look more believable. But yeah. Oddball colors. We got some sparkle green and teal green. And on our matching guy here, Syrup's Up. Ooh. Beautiful bold colors. Say late 70s, early 80s theme. Unfortunately, some rusty axles as well. Again, if anybody knows a quick fix to that, let me know. Otherwise, these are beautiful cars. Thank you all so much for joining me. You have no idea how much I appreciate you, and I hope you all have a very good night.